Good morning, good morning. Oh, Jesus. Good morning, my Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, family and friends. I just wanted to come on here quickly this morning to encourage you on today, to let you know that, and no matter what you're going through, I don't know your name, but I know who I'm talking to, that even though it looks grim, God is able. And I just want I just don't want you to give up. I just want you to stay encouraged. Excuse me, y'all, because me and my grandbaby is like we done came down with something, honey. But we ain't gonna let it beat us because, honey, we popping everything. Here, girl, drink that. Drink that. Fill up with everything I can to fight that germ off. But back to what I was saying, I just want to encourage you on today to trust God because He is able. And you have to, when you pray to Him, expect it. Many times I pray to Him and I expect it, okay? And I just want to give you a couple of examples. One time, I had a aunt, I have an aunt that is very boisterous, honey. And she was coming to my other aunt house who had passed away, that's disabled, but everybody would hang out at her house or whatever because that was Aunt Zelda. And my aunt was like letting everybody have it. And they was like, Melissa, she coming, they said she coming back and she gonna tell you this and she gonna tell you that. So I went in prayer. I said, Lord, it's my aunt. I love and I respect her. But please, please, do not let her come in here, call herself disrespecting me, Lord, because I will not accept it. So when she get back, she go off on everybody. And she say to me, well, God told me don't come at you like that, so I'm not. But I'm just saying so-and-so, so-and-so. That's one time. Another time, my car was in a shop, and I didn't have the money. And the man wanted me to pick my car up there, and I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't have the money. I don't get paid until that following Wednesday. So when I go there, I was able to give him a little change, and I asked him to hold my car to the next pay period or whatever. And he was like, okay, so I'm getting ready to walk out. And he said, wait a minute, come and get your keys. I had just prayed to God. I said, Lord, if it's in your will, let him know that I'm trustworthy, that I will bring him his money back if he would just let me have my car. God did that, okay? I even have, when I was smoking, and I knew that I was really a smoker then, and I went to an interview and I took the drug test. I knew that it was going to come back dirty, okay? But I walked off and forgot, my whatever. And so in the midst of the drug test going on, I'm praying and I'm praying and I'm praying and I'm praying. So when it was all said and done, they called me to the side. They said, well, your test come back positive. And I was like, okay. And she was like, well, don't tell nobody because we're going to hire you anyway. Okay? Tell me God won't do it. When I was in my marriage and things wasn't going the best, and God said, you have to be careful what you ask me for. Because I show you and hey. So I said, Lord, if he cheating, please show me. God said, I want you to get up and I want you to go behind the racetrack. I got up. My friend came and got me, my homegirl. And she's like, Melissa, I'm not going to be riding you around looking for your husband. Honey, I ain't want to hear that. Girl, take me behind the racetrack. So I get behind the racetrack, lo and behold, guess who car was there? My husband. Okay? My point in telling you that was to say this. God is only limited by the things we limit him on. You know, there's nothing that God can't do other than lie and look upon sin. But that goes without saying. You have to, when you pray, you have to be confident in your prayer. I mean, it's not easy because your physical form, but I'm telling you, it have been done. If we believe that God can make it happen and work for us, then we should not doubt it, no matter what the enemy say. Do not allow him to come against your mind and tell you that God will and cannot come through for you, because the devil is a lie. God will and can come through for you. You know what I'm saying? Many times the relationship I'm in, at one point in the beginning, like, I was ready to run for the border. But the more I pray, like, Lord, please tell him this. Lord, tell him that. And he would come to my house and be like, God told me, you're a different type of woman. And that I have to come at you this way. And I got to respect you that way. I'm telling you, God is able. He is able to turn a marriage around that's been dead for a long time, if that is his will. If that's his will. If it's not his will, he ain't gonna do nothing but harden the heart of that person, so you can see the light and walk away. But if it's his will and you are linked up with a 3-link cord, which is God, your husband, and you, then hey, it's going down like a bag of barbecue chips with dip on the side. But if we do not trust in the ability of what God can do for us, I'm telling you that it won't work for you. You will spend the rest of your life wondering why you haven't gotten this or received that, because you doubted the most of your life. I had a resident when I worked at Golden Living Center. She passed away, but her name was Miss Coverton. And I would cry every day for fear. I'm telling you, fear had me captivated, honey. Fear had me locked behind bars with a lock on the door. I'm telling you, the bars were so tight, I couldn't even stick my head through it. You know what she told me? She said, first of all, Melissa, God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of peace, love, and sound mind. And then, why are you allowing the devil make you fear death? You spend 10 years fearing death when you should have been living those 10 years, and you ain't even dead yet, but yet still you was fearing the fact of death. Did you get that? She said, why are you allowing fear to captivate your mind with the thoughts of death? You spend 10 years thinking about death because fear got you locked in. And you never even died within that 10 years. So that's 10 years you wasted worrying and stressing about death when God didn't even have your name on the books. This is what I'm saying to us. Fear have captivated the minds and body of God's people, which caused the spirit man, your inner man, to be locked up with you, when the spirit man is free. But see, he can only work when you allow him to work. When you allow your physical form to keep your inner man locked in jail with you because you afraid of fear or whatever your fears are, that's not fair to your inner man, because your inner man is there to build you up, to get you to a place where you are in alignment with God, that God can use you. I just want to use Harriet Tubman as an example. That lady went through the storm, but never once did she allow fear